Good morning. My name is Zach Earhart, Director of Government Relations for Wichita State University. Welcome to the Wichita State Weekly Briefing. We hold these briefings to keep you, the public, better informed about ongoings at Wichita State University. Following the university update and today's featured topic, there will be an opportunity for questions. The Wichita State campus and surrounding neighborhoods will soon be home to pedestrian wayfinding signage. The signage gives members of the Wichita State community an additional way to connect with more than a dozen resources found at the university and in the area while promoting physical activity, health, and wellness. A few of these resources include Heskett Center, Go Create Makerspace, the Lynette Woodard Rec Center, the Maya Angelou Northeast Branch Library, and Fairmount Park. The signage and routes were made possible through a grant from the Kansas Health Foundation in collaboration with the Shocker Neighborhood Coalition and Wichita State's Public Policy Management Center, and are another way the university and its partners are working to make a difference in our community. On Monday, the National Security Agency and Department of Homeland Security designated Wichita State University as a National Center of Academic Excellence in Cyber Defense Education. The designation is in recognition of the College of Engineering's Graduate Certificate in Information Assurance and Cybersecurity. The college also offers a bachelor's degree in applied computing with a cybersecurity emphasis. There is also a growing focus at WSU on community outreach to develop the next generation of cybersecurity specialists led by Wichita State Hub for Cybersecurity Education and Awareness. The HCEA hosts a monthly speaker series on issues in cybersecurity and supports a cybersecurity boot camp for high school students each summer. Future cybersecurity outreach efforts will feature an advanced cybersecurity range to host coding and network penetration competitions and support hands-on demonstrations to the public, civic groups, K-12 schools, and youth serving education. For more about cybersecurity at Wichita State, visit wichita.edu/cybersecurity. The Kansas Board of Regents has approved the FY 2021 budget request. As a reminder, the legislature approved $34 million in restored funding to the higher education system last session. That restoration, in addition to efforts to find efficiencies on campus, allowed tuition to be held flat for the first time in 30 years. For the next fiscal year, KBOR is asking the state to approve $95.3 million in additional funding. The additional funding would be utilized to keep tuition flat for a second consecutive year, fund career technical education, create a need-based aid program, and address deferred maintenance issues on university campuses. The funding will help provide greater access to higher education while preserving the high-quality education that Kansans expects of their universities. The request will be sent to the governor to consider for the upcoming legislative session in January. We want to invite everyone to spend the weekend with Shocker Nation October 4th through 6th at WSU's Open House Weekend. It's a 3 days packed full of events, food, and fun for the whole community. A few highlights include Friday's Sip and See event with a trivia contest, cornhole tournament, food trucks, alumni association raffle, campus tours, and a dedication of the John Bardo Center. On Saturday, there are Shocker's men's and women's basketball scrimmages, WSU's softball, a future Shocker baby crawl, and Empty Bowls chili cook-off, where you can sample chili out of a one-of-a-kind ceramic glazed bowl with proceeds supporting the Kansas Food Bank. And on Sunday, enjoy a cosmic bowling at Shocker, Sports Grill and Lanes, the Ulrich Museum's fall exhibitions, a Pizza Hut museum tour, and much more. For a list of events, go to wichita.edu/openhouse. As the semester progresses, so does the construction on many campus projects designed in accordance with our strategic plan to increase opportunities for students, faculty, the community, and our industry partners. Looking ahead, projects that are well underway with projected completion dates by the end of this year include an additional dining option at Brayburn Square called Journey East, the Steve Clark YMCA/WSU Student Wellness Center, the Advanced Virtual Engineering and Testing Labs, and the P3 Partnership Building. Projects slated for completion in 2020 include X-Stadium improvements, the Koch Arena Student Athlete Success Center, an interior remodel of NIAR to accommodate new equipment funded by DoD grants, and the Hyatt Place Hotel. And in 2021, a building addition to NIAR and the completion of the much-anticipated Woolsey Hall, the new home of the Barton School of Business. We'll continue to keep you updated on these projects as news becomes available. With that, I'd like to introduce our featured speaker, Dr. Larissa Jenin, Dean of the Barton School of Business.
Good morning, everyone. It's an honor and pleasure to be with you this morning. My name is Larissa Jenin, and I'm the Dean of the W. Frank Barton School of Business. As you may know, I just recently joined Wichita State University and the W. Frank Barton School of Business, so I thought I would give a little bit of an introduction and maybe a few remarks on kind of my past, and wanted to say that I joined Wichita State University on June 17th, 2019, so I've been with the institution for a little over than 3 months, and it's been wonderful, it's been amazing, and looking forward to the future. I am coming to Wichita State University from San Francisco Bay Area in California, and I've lived there for 30 years. Most recently, I served as Associate Dean at St. Mary's College of California, overseeing strategic planning, faculty matters, accreditation, and undergraduate programs. So I have about 20 plus years of combined administrative and teaching experience. Also, about 4 years ago, I was selected to be one of the ACE Fellows, 2014-2015 year, and it was American Council on Education, and it's one of the premier professional development programs that prepares the next generation of higher education leaders. Well, as I said, I am very, very excited to be part of Wichita State and be Dean of the W. Frank Barton School of Business and working with a remarkable and brilliant group of faculty and staff. And I'm very inspired by Wichita State University's mission that focuses on to be the essential educational, cultural, and economic driver for Kansas and the greater public good. I'm very inspired by the vision of Wichita State University that focuses on applied learning and research and really becoming the global model and be recognized for that. We have a very simple goal in the W. Frank Barton School of Business. Our goal will be to position our school as the premier business school in the region, and we're going to attempt to do that through innovation, impact, and engagement. And as I said, I've been with the institution for about 3 months, so I wanted to share with you some of the priorities that we're going to work on in the next year and in the years to come. I think what's going to be driving our priorities would be the vision and the mission of the institution, but also the priorities for Wichita State University for 2019-2020 that are focused on students, faculty, staff, university infrastructure needs, research and economic development, and community engagement. So with that in mind, our first priority would be to review and refresh our strategic plan. So we're going to be focusing on developing a 5-year plan, 2020-2025. Also, and I'll give a few updates in a few minutes, we're going to focus on the construction of the new business school building, and we're making headway in that area, and I'll be delighted to share with you a few updates. In addition to that, we're going to continue to maintain our premier specialized accreditation, AACSB accreditation. As you may know, not only we have a business accreditation, but also accounting accreditation, and the double accreditation positions us to be with less than 1% of business schools in the world to hold dual accreditation. And we're going to really be focusing on developing marketing and our branding identity, so really focusing on our marketing, showcasing what we do, and also developing, further developing our brand. As I said, I think the school has done a remarkable job in the past, and we're just going to continue building upon that. One of our other priorities would be in the area of enrollment, so focusing on recruitment and retention and persistence and Along with that, we're going to continue to focus on innovative programs and curriculum. And we're going to do that in collaboration with our students, with our alums, and with our business community. So really trying to align with the industry trends and the needs of our students. In addition to that, something that is dear to my heart is the focus on the students. So we're going to really focus on the student experience and success. And some of the things that we're hoping to do is to really offer some opportunities where they can link their academic programs to meaningful personal and professional lives, be it in the shadowing, mentoring, engaging business community, in really helping them to look at different career paths and really find their passions and connecting that to their future journeys. Of course, we're going to be focusing on making sure that we support our current faculty. We continue to attract additional faculty, so faculty sufficiency, development, and supporting them as teachers, as scholars, and as researchers will be very, very important. And our staff, they play an important role in advancing the priorities of our school. So we will be doing a lot of work on staff development, staff advancement, and staff support. We have about 8 centers and institutes in the Barton School of Business, so we are going to be working very closely with all the centers and institutes and finding ways how we're going to take all of them to the next level of excellence and advancement. I'm very excited about a lot of opportunities that we have in engaging with the business community. In my first 3 months, I've been meeting with a lot of companies and executives. We've done company visits, meeting with donors, and of course, our alums. So we're hoping to continue on that trajectory and find meaningful ways of engaging the business community and our alumni group. We're going to really be focusing on funded research as the years go by because this is obviously very much aligned with the mission and the vision of Wichita State University and something that we would be focusing on in the near future. And of course, the fundraising will continue to be one of our priorities, and we're very excited and honored to be partnering with the WSU Foundation on this journey along with many other stakeholders. So just to kind of summarize the key priorities, as I said, everything that we do, it's really about finding meaningful ways to link academic programs to meaningful personal and professional lives for our students. And we're hoping that that would drive some of our initiatives and some of our strategic goals. But none of this is possible if we don't create a certain set of what I call keys to success. So I really would like to emphasize a couple of things. And for us as a school to accomplish all of these priorities and the goals and ambitious plans, we're going to focus on the 5 C's. We want to be consistent, we want to have clarity, we want to have communication, collaboration, and coordination in place. So these are our 5 C's. Our 4 E's, none of that is possible if we don't create an exciting, engaging, empowering, and exhilarating environment. And the 3 P's, we obviously need to have a plan, we need to have a set of priorities, and we need to have processes in place to achieve those. 2 S's, we need to have systems and structures. So our foundation and the framework would be critical to our success. And more importantly, this is not about what I want, this is not about what somebody else's wants, it's about our shared vision, coming together and identifying where we are and where we're going to be going. So shared vision is going to be critical to our success, and it's going to engage all the stakeholders along the way. With that in mind, I'd like to share a few updates on the Woolsey Hall. And as you know, we are going to be positioned on the Innovation Campus and not far away from the new Y that's currently in the process of being built. So definitely one of our priorities, we will be incorporating health and wellness as we move forward in the W. Frank Barton School of Business on accomplishing our goals and objectives. And what we are excited about the new business school building, the location, is we are located on the Innovation Campus and not very far away from the companies, and we're hoping that we would be able to build stronger bridges and linkages with the students, the faculty, and the companies, and hopefully be bringing more companies to our Innovation Campus. So definitely we are moving forward, and we're envisioning to have a state-of-the-art masterpiece, Woolsey Hall, and a building that's going to serve the entire campus. And we're hoping to build stronger bridges, linkages, and connections, not only with our internal community, but external community as well. And most importantly, we are confident that the new business school building will contribute to our advancement of Wichita State University's mission and vision on applied learning and research. And more importantly, it will allow us to raise the institution's profile, image, reputation, and positioning. So we have put together 2 out of 3 committees. So we have a small group that's going to be working on the new business school building. And in addition to that, we have a large group, a working group consisting of many different stakeholders, faculty, staff, students, dean representatives, and members of the Wichita State University community. We will also be putting together Industry Advisory Council, consisting of business executives and industry leaders, who will be providing feedback throughout the entire project. So our timeline, we are in the process of selecting an architectural firm, and that firm will become our partner all the way to the end line, to the finish line, and we will be announcing the architectural firm soon. We have completed our interviews, and we are very excited about moving forward with the architectural firm that will be selected. The groundbreaking is scheduled for summer 2020, and the move-in is scheduled for spring 2022. On this note, I want to thank you for your attention. It's been a pleasure to be with you this morning, and at this time, I'm happy to take any questions. Yes?
So speaking for Woolsey Hall, do you know of any sustainability features that have been included in this facility or planned to be included?
So sustainability is going to be one of our key areas and key elements that would make this new building stand out and be unique. And I think the sustainability topic will be part of our visioning sessions. And also we will be going on benchmarking tours, selection of different business schools just to learn about different trends and benchmark. And I think out of those activities, we will come up with a clear and explicit plan on how sustainability will be incorporated into the construction and the unfolding of this project. Well, thank you very much. I'll turn it back to Zach for closing remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Jenin. Are there any questions about the university update that I presented earlier? All right. Seeing none, as always, we like to close with the vision and mission of Wichita State University, which is to be an internationally recognized as the model for applied learning and research and to be an essential educational, cultural, and economic driver for Kansas and the greater public good. Thank you for watching, and join us next week at 10 a.m. for the weekly briefing.